Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Los Angeles find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Frankie Montas will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
David Fletcher is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hit every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotti looks up. Gone! A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. 6th home run on the season for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll come in hitting .335 on the year. 25 homers and 59 RBIs. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you'd normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Kenna just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 6, Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
High hop, and he barehands it. He's out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Dylan Bundy is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Skied down the left field line. Upton on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 0-2, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
And there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the field at that point.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. High and deep down the left field line. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. Here's Justin Upton now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way to Upton. The wind and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrews. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Jared Walsh is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Max Stassi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and up next will be Ramon Riano.
Number 22.
Now here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting fifth.
Next to dig in, Mitch Moreland is past history with Dylan Bundy. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it. I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First pitch of the AB now. Mark Canna's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now here is Jose Iglesias. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Andres has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting up, the right fielder, number 4, Dexter Fowler.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
David Fletcher stands in as he looks at ball one here. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fowler stands at first with one out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. They jam him that time, but he's able to fight it off to keep the at-bat alive.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost any pitcher's arsenal.
But this is called in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So a runner at first with 2A, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Hopped up. Kenna shading to his right. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels leave one, but they're on top 1-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. After some success with the long ball, one player told me, yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The Athletic.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Stephen Piscotti, and they could use a spark from him here. And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. The guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away. In at the plate is Sean Murphy as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the AB now. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. One out, no on. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now Elvis Andrews flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here it comes now to Andrews. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Coming on is Fowler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Mike Trout. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. Here's another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
No one on with one down, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And now a pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. Chapman brings it in. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Justin Upton the next to hit, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Upton stands at second with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch on its way. Lowry, a former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. So Brown, this one fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he struck him out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. So 1 gone in the inning here with runner at first. And now Ramoriano. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance ball. Now the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Trout on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now here is Mitch Moreland, struck out in his first at bat. Now the pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
That grounder got him. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And stepping in, Mark Canha, a base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. 0-1 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Popped him up. Stassi waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. The Halos lead this one 1-0. Now into the box, Max Stassi. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Popped up. Chapman over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 34, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the A's, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pinter.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So one out and nobody aboard. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotti. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. He flew out in his last AB. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's Elvis Andrews now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Swing and a liner.
Elvis.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Lowry.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight, all even at 1 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline sitting at their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Looped out toward third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now back to the leader, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-1 Angels. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Fowler to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First offering on its way. Mitch Moreland stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A's are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmero Petit. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Justin Upton.
Justin.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Lowry's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Slow bouncer to the right side. Swing and a little tapper. Stays alive, still 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he must spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? So now to the plate, Max Stassi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the Angels 2 and the A's 1. Last half of the 7th here, and striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Aaron Slagers takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. The throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. At the plate, Sean Murphy, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And it's fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And another foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Adam Kolarek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, here is Jose Iglesias. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Angels.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Next, it'll be Dexter Fowler, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that. Happens. Gets ring. Right there. Chance to put that ball in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. And now here is Jed Lowry. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And Lowry swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for route number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Matt Chapman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swing and a line drive to left. Upton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Upton. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland.
Now back, the designated hitter.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts? Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's 3-2 Oakland. Jake Diekman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Shohei Ohtani will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotti. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now in the box, Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball's by him, a swinging strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
The 0-2 delivery.
Not your normal put-away pitch, a 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Fouled off. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now. Next, here is Anthony Rendon. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The A's get their 20th home win this year. Adam Kolarek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake Diekman wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.